farm, maybe not by a huge margin, but as soon as the Medusa's out of mana.
They got Shadow, it looks like, here in the bottom. He's trying to hide and juke through the trees. He's been able to salve up, makes it up and out, but eventually they will catch him with a new dagger. And with that heal, it will certainly do enough work. Now iceice is going to be forced to TP out. Got a lift or anything, they will not be able to stop him. First blood goes the way of Warriors Gaming. Actually, second blood. Or first blood. Was vocal about it, saying that maybe a change would be in order, but on a mid lane, a lot of trouble. Thunderstrike here, and some arrows come out. Does the self-astral, but there's a creep waiting for him, and they just stun him down. So he'll be sent back and packing. 2-1 start for Wings, and even though that OD did have the CS advantage in the mid lane, it's going to be taken back at this point. Nearby, it looks like they've been able to get the spot out on for Y here. Caught between three. Frank to go inside the creeps, not going to get any sort of valiant deny.
Lots of movement during the early game. You can tell the supports don't want.
Not so.
Well, all things considered, the PA and the Drow are farming roughly the same as. Oh, we're gonna see this Ore Disruptor probably go down again.
He gets called, hit with a heal and hit with a dunk. He'll get dropped there. Glimpse back is not going to be happening, and kinetic field's going to get dropped, so they can't kind of jump on in there. Double rotations to come, but they are committed. They want the Drow, and there's that Stampede. Drow's going to run back in a way, still into the Battle Hunger, but reinforcements are all here. They got Kangaroo. There's the Glimpse pullback. That Axe is going to get dropped. That Blink will get delayed a little bit longer, and now it's desperation for Warriors Gaming to frantically make it out the back door, and it looks like they will be able to make it away safely, but I say that. Pursuit does continue. Waiting on the high ground over here is going to be Afu. Runs into the Medusa, and the two of them try to surround her. Now 3 with Nana coming in. Now it's a 4-on-1. Suddenly Blink's the man in trouble, and he gets taken down. Nice recognizing that opportunity to take advantage there from Warriors Gaming, and they do so.
I gotta say that was unexpected. I mean, there is no way you expect those 4 heroes to be there like that. They're going to even catch out the Disruptor as well.
Ooh, got him. All right, gets off a nice little fortunate crit there. Does Ajit with that recent level into level 6. And with that, we'll farm up. He's got Arcane Boots now, but he could find himself in a bit of trouble. Oh, a swing and a miss on the stun. Does come out. The call is there. Kangaroo looking to go for the dunk. Not going to be able to get it. Oh, he will! He gets the spin right there at the end. And now he has the move speed. He is rushing away. Faith Beyond tries to go for the Stampede, but he gets lifted up and away. Heartbreaking there. Kangaroo makes it out. Nova by his side, able to allow it. My God.
Oh, the Drow's going down as well. Jesus. Okay. Warriors Gaming.
They can play early game.
They're making all the right moves.
Yeah. They can play a really good early game. It's already looking apparent here between both of the games. Oh, someone 1,400 gold, but man, they're getting there. And level 10's coming, so those tomes are coming out for experience. These level supports should be getting to their level 6s. And
top lane again. Disruptor just gets soloed. The PA just jumps on him, and there's nothing he can do. You know, they're trying to give wide that level 6.
Gaming back on the move as Ajit rotates to the bottom lane now on the back of a smoke. They're rushing in, looking to go for Faith. He has a Stampede. He's going to have to use it here. They back on out, but now is going to be possibly a turnaround. Wise here now. Drops down the kinetic field. Kangaroo in a lot of trouble. Gets a heal. Gets hit with the snake, bounces through, that takes mana away from the Omni Knight, and they'll just go ahead and reflect him on back, or glimpse him back rather, and take him down. So he's dropped, and that's the only kill that Wings are going to have to settle for, just the support.
Yeah, that's the strength of the Disruptor though right there. We applied some map pressure, we got something out of it. That was a really nice force.
That was a force Astral that allows the Rubik to be in reach, and forces out his Stone Gaze here. And there's a new glimpse. It's going to bring him right under here. Nana, though, gets the heal. There's the Omni Knight. Astral comes out. And that is going to be the end of the Medusa here. Fun little play to start that out with the Force Staff. Now a Force, as they're going to shove the Omni Knight in, and they're going to get the follow-up takedown. That's both cores hitting the deck. It looks like they may get the Disruptor as well. Double crits come out from Ajit, and he seals the deal. Mega kill now for the PA. Warriors Gaming, I was very curious if they were going to be able to shake off game number. Obviously, our Omni friend just kind of making sure the ability works, but it will be something that we do not have here. Mid lane, a lot of trouble. Medusa going to have to get the assistance of that Stampede to be able to make it out from trouble. Ice also potentially in a little bit of harassment here as the Axe is making his move, but there's the jump in. It's now Faith Beyond looking to put that Blink to work. Follow-up stun lockdown should be more than enough to take down the Axe. Wings Gaming will get that one, but Okay, Afu's here, but so's the Disruptor. They're
Radiant's
going to turn it
top tower
around.
is under
Oh, they
attack.
might. Oh, Faith Beyond jumps and stuns as he's sent back to base here. Leaves Y, though, behind, and yeah, he's going to be dead for sure. So, unfortunately, kind of showed up to maybe see a counterplay happen, but there were too many members of Warriors Gaming around, and he will pay the price for it.
That seemed to me almost like a bit of miscommunication, because
Gotta be careful though. A spotting by Disruptor will bring them back, and that's exactly what happens here as they spot him out. We'll force the Omni to go into a self-repel. The jump is going to be there from Kangaroo. Gets the call from the Medusa. PA jumps in for the back lines, looking to get the crits off on Disruptor. Disruptor though able to get off the Static Storm just in time and the Kinetic Field. Stone Gaze goes off, and now they surround Ajit. They blast her back with the Silence, and that's going to be good enough. And suddenly Warriors Gaming drop and lose 4. Chase to make it for the 5, but they're not going to get it. And Wings Gaming in Wings Gaming fashion just pull the game right back with one big fight and a Roche.
man, the Disruptor actually played that so well. That his patience waiting.
Wings just continue to disprove stuff like that. I mean, you know, maybe
I mean,
you can make the
17
argument with a
minutes is
different
still-
team. Hold on here.
There we
Looks
go.
like OD in a world of trouble. Raphael is able to drop the Saiyans Eclipse, not able to get the kill with it. They finally drop the Drow, and now comes out the new life here from the Omni Knight, but Medusa already has her own additional life. It's going to be the Aegis. PA up in arms, gets a nice crit on iceice after taking out the Disruptor. Both of them going to get dropped. That's iceice, by the way,
Oh
but
my.
there is going to be a new slash. That one comes from Faith Beyond. That one gets shredded apart. Zapping on through, and Medusa's still fighting strong here. It looks like Warriors Gaming are going to have to buy back here to try to get the upper hand in this fight, and that's the return of Afu. Wings looking to head out the other way, but Kangaroo's there with the call on the Medusa, and they're going to have to let her drop. The rest of Wings will frantically make it out, and by the rest, I mean it's just Faith Beyond. The one survivor to make it back into that precious access point. Certainly if Roche is something to consider in the near future or not. Nova up in arms with Faith Beyond here. Tries to pop his own stolen Stampede, but then the Stampede is going to get stampeded. And that'll be the end of it. Snake comes through, and Medusa will sap up that kill for herself. And Wings will take the easy pick.
I mean, the Rubik is like, it's a pick-off, but it's not really establishing them any map control. In fact, my God,
Like, how
Ajit just does not care.
Get these crits. Just kill him with a crit now, just for sake of it. Nope, doesn't get it, but Stack Storm and Kinetic Field will be dropped, knowing that he was about to breathe his final breath. We'll make it back to base, but Warriors Gaming are here to look to go in for the Tier 2. Wings Gaming, though, creeping that way like they want to defend it. Medusa's first on the scene, and they just quickly jump onto her and take her out. She is deleted. Shadow now thinks that he can offer something to it. Considers creeping on in, but will be quickly forced back to safety. Nice throw up and back onto Ice. Could earn them another pick-off here. Kinetic Field, though, is going to get dropped. No favorable crits, but they finally finish him off on the end. Shadow doing some work from the high ground here, but Blur obviously able to shrug off a lot of that arrow damage, and Warrior Gaming lose nobody here. But the send back was already there, and the rest of Wings Gaming looking to make their way out. Nana is on chase. It's going to require a stampede just to secure their escape, and they will be able to make it out. So Wings happy to avoid the fight altogether right now. Oh, bottom lane! Oh, poor Disruptor, man. Crit again. Crit on down, but okay, he will be out of there. I was going to say guaranteed, but they are taking it down super fast. My God. Wings, though, just outside, jumping from Faith Beyond, and he's able to take it! He snags up the Aegis for himself. It's going to be forcing out the Guardian Angel, and all chaos will break out as the fight is unleashed here. Warriors Gaming frantic to make the best of it. Ice will be going down first. Kangaroo, though, caught behind Shadow, looking to pelt him down, and insta-critted and taken apart. Ajit just blasts apart that Drow. On the other side, Faith Beyond, chased by Kangaroo, turns around, slashes him. They try to trade dunks. Faith Beyond barely lives. He's running back away with 150 life. Blink, not so fortunate, though. A re-jump in, a re-stomp. But PA still lives on. Good. Static Storm going to be dropped, and that will get the finish on for the PA. Nova, the final survivor, and he will be taken down. Somehow, someway, Wings Gaming take 5. Holy moly, that last battle.
It did have to do with the Aghanims at the Centaur, right? Like the damage mitigation and whatnot, the ability to position. That actually makes such a big difference.
Okay,
They might
jump
get punished,
in. They're
though.
looking to get the Centaur. Can they quickly take out Blink? Yes, they can. Nana gets a good grab on that one. Faith Beyond's back from his Astral. Tries to pop off the Stampede. He's able to allow the escape of the rest of his team, but he will be the man left behind, and he will be taken down. Warriors Gaming will be able to claim the lives of 2 cores on the side of Wings. They suffer, though, in losing that Tier 3 in the bottom lane. Stolen Stampede now allows Ajit to get close enough. Shadow hit with the dagger, and it's a bash too. Jump in, there's one crit, there's another bash. There is going to be the force, and another crit at the end. Are you fucking serious? Come on, Nova, please buy a lotto ticket for God's sakes. RNG coming out of the ears right here as he secures another one. And they lose both their cores then when the dust settles. So that is a good run back right there for Warriors Gaming at the end of the day.
And the Medusa deal a collective, like, no damage to Ajit right now because it's 50% miss chance, and they just can't hit him.
Oh man, Nana jumps right into the 4, drops a huge hammer, will instantly take out the Disruptor. The rest of the Wings are going to have to fall back on the Stampede to make it out. Stone Gaze could be up in a moment. Jump in, there's going to be the call. The follow play is the crush, or the stomp rather, of Faith Beyond. Ajit looking to make his move, trying to go for Shadow. Shadow gets one but 2 forces, but not going to be able to make it away. The Blink dagger crit is going to be good enough. Now Medusa dishing out the multi-shot. Does force Warriors Gaming back, and there's that Stolen Stampede. Helps them reset. Helps the damage mitigation. They're waiting for the return of the Omni Knight, and they got a Stag Storm for him. Jumping over that is going to be Kangaroo. Gets a nice call off. They'll be able to not get the finish. Omni Knight makes it back in a way. They'll take down Chen. He's going to be buying back, and now they'll get the glimpse. They pull Roger. They're waiting for the glyph to end. Minor glimpse back, but no real serious damage yet. There's the call. Are they going to commit it for the Medusa? Jump and stomp right on top of the Static Storm. Nice connection, but there's going to be a good Guardian Angel. And now with the Shivas flying out, good little Astral to get the catch in the clutch save there, potentially for Ajit. Ajit, blink back. We'll get onto the Omni, but there's going to be the glimpse back on for Nova. That will secure the Rubik takedown. Axe, desperate, trying to make it away on the TP. Not going to go anywhere. There's going to be the stomp and the takedown cancel. Wings Gaming finally able to make it out the front door as they continue to...
Yeah, that was, it's been a very back and forth game in regards to fights, but Warriors Gaming continues to hold control. They will find X-Nova down here. It's a pretty easy kill. So no more Stampede for him. If Beyond says, give that back, you bastard, that's fine.
He gets one last one.
Kill anyone but the PA. Which could, I mean, obviously that's fine, right? Because if you can kill 4 heroes and the PA is the only one left, your team will manage that. But it is going to be tricky. Call in the mid lane. Wow. That is a dead Centaur.
That's a Centaur too. That died that fast. Okay.
I mean, we're talking about pure damage.
Link. Astra will be there. Follow up stomp. They're going to try to see how much damage they can get. A jump from Ajit, but they will be able to crit off the Static Storm there. Shadow's able to make it away from the outside from the terror of Ajit. Ajit, BKB, new Stampede as they will rush back in now. They will be able to get the finish. Drow's going to be taken out. No buyback for her, so she's out of this fight. Ajit looks to man up against the Medusa. The Medusa trying to stand and fight, but she's caught between 3. She quickly goes down. Warriors Gaming look to go for the racks here, but a buyback will be forced out from that Dusa. And they're committing in pretty hard at this point. OD looking to go back for the racks. Ajit very deep, eating a lot of damage from the Centaur, but then they turn it on to him and they'll quickly take him down. Blink now gets the split shot damage off to get the finish on for the Aegis. A glimpse back is there for the OD, but they may have just put himself into a world of hurt. Oh my god, shredding apart the Disruptor with the Abyssal, and they move on. They'll get the Medusa too. Warrior Gaming on the verge of being able to take this to a 3-game series, and they will do so.
GG.
Game number 2. Warrior Gaming upset the TI6 champions in Wings, and we're going to be going to a Game 3.
That was just very impressive. I think the OD was like the perfect last pick. I don't know any other hero.